aka Tay. Okay, I'm never doing that again. So that was my very bad impersonation of Thanos, or in other words, a male voice. What I was trying to say was, my name is Voodoo, aka Tay, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be turning myself into Thanos from Avengers Infinity War. Now of course, Thanos does not have long, luscious, purple hair, so this was my own twist on the look. I did do a gender bender, or a gender swap, or a female version, whatever you want to call it, on the look. So if you don't know how to achieve this bad boy, continue watching. Alright, so I'm looking at a couple of reference photos that I have found on the World Wide Web, and by the looks of things, Thanos does not have any eyebrows. So I'm going to try and hide these bad boys as much as possible, and doing that, I'm going to be using some glue. So I'm going to be applying these all over my eyebrow hairs as much as possible. So once I've got a thick amount of glue on my eyebrows, I'm going to be using an eyebrow brush to brush the hairs upwards, because I want to flatten them out as much as possible, because I'm going to go over it with purple paint. Now there's a couple of hairs sticking up, so I'm going to apply another layer of glue, this time going upwards. I look like I should be on a Dr. Seuss movie, because I look stupid. Okay, so once my crazy ass eyebrows are dry, I'm going to start drawing on the vest using a cheap black eyeliner. Now, according to the reference pictures I've looked on Google, the kind of vest that Thanos wears is kind of like a turtleneck, very high. I'm going to expose this part of my chest because I'm going to be highlighting in some cleavage, some collarbones, so I look like a girl. Woo! Alrighty, so now that my eyebrows are nice and dry and I've roughly got the outline of my chest, I'm going to start filling in my face, neck, and this area of my chest with purple paint. Now I always use my Mont face and body professional paint. They're water-based paint, so they last forever and they're extremely affordable. That's why I get it, because I am a broke ass. Okay, so once I cover my face, neck, chest and arms with the purple paint, I'm going to start filling in some details. I'm going to start with the eyes. So here I've got my Morphe 35B palette. It's got very vibrant and pigmented colours. It is perfect for the Thanos look. So I'm going to be doing a combination of purple, so I'll probably mainly use these two colours over here. First we're going to create a transition shade along our eye bone over here. So first I'm going to grab a bit of this. And I'm going to use that colour to fill in my lid a bit as well. So I'm going to use this dark purple shade on the palette to add in a bit more depth. And I'll be using my MAC 217 brush. Using my small Inglot 20p brush, I'm going to be applying that same dark shade under my eyes. Next, I'm going to use that same small brush and apply some dark eyeshadow onto the very tip of my eyelid, just to give it a bit more depth. Next, I'm going to take my Pegasus liquid eyeliner pen and I'm going to draw a nice small and subtle wing on my upper lid. After that, I'm going to apply some eyeliner to my upper and lower waterline. Then I'm going to take my Rimmel London Scandaleyes mascara and apply them to my eyelashes. Then I'm going to grab my Faux Mink eyelashes and apply them to my eyelashes to make my eye look more dramatic. Okay, so while the glue on my eyelashes dries, I'm going to chuck in my Crazy Lens contacts I got from Pimp My Eyes. Now that my eyeballs are all done and dusted, I'm going to continue with the lips. So I don't have a really dark purple lipstick, so I'm going to just paint it on by mixing the same purple I used on my skin and a teensy weensy bit of black. Okay, so while my lips dry, I'm going to start contouring different areas of my body. So first I'm going to start with my cheekbones. Now I want to make this version of Thanos as feminine as possible. So I'm going to make really sharp and defined cheekbones. And to do that, I'm going to use an S motion across the apples of my cheeks. So I'm going in with some black eyeshadow. And I'll be mixing that black eyeshadow with the same dark purple we used on my eyes. Then I'm going to use my big fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm going to start contouring at the sides of my nose. Then I'm going to go back to my big fluffy contour brush and I'm going to highlight my temples. Then I'm going to move on to my colorbones. So again, I'll be constantly using the same black eyeshadow and the dark purple eyeshadow to contour and shade in everything. Then I'm going to contour some cleavage. Ooh. Once I've finished contouring different areas of my body, I'm going to go ahead and fill it in this vest. So here I'm going to grab my Mont Face and Body Professional paint in the shade Metallic Gold. Once I've painted on the gold, I'm going to start painting on the dark blue areas over here. Now again, I'm using my Mont Face and Body Professional paint. This is a navy blue colour. I don't have another colour blue. So I'm going to try and make a kind of more blackish greyish blue. Because this is way too bright for my liking. So I'm going to mix a little bit of black in there with it. Once the paint has dried, I'm going to outline the details of my entire chest piece design using, again, Mont with black paint. And I'll be using this smallish, medium-ish paintbrush to apply it. Now that the vest is dry, I'm going to start putting in some black eyeshadow here and there just to give it more depth, add some more shading, whatnot. So I'm going to use my big eyeshadow brush and the same black eyeshadow I used to contour my cheeks, my chest and my cleavage. Now we're going to finish off the look by filling in a little bit more details on the face. So the chest is done, the vest is done, the arms are relatively done. Now I'm looking at some reference pictures here and Thanos has a lot of wrinkles. Like a lot. Now I ain't gonna put that many wrinkles on my face because that will just ruin the entire look I am going for. So I'm only going to do the lines that he has on his chin. And I know he doesn't have eyebrows, but I'm going to make some eyebrows anyway by drawing in some 3 lines here and 3 lines there. And that'll be it. So to start that, I'm going to use the same Inglot 20p small eyeshadow brush that I used on my eyes. I'm going to use the same dark eyeshadow I used pretty much all over the place to roughly sketch out the outline of the wrinkle lines that I'm wishing to achieve. So I'm going to start with the chin. I'm going to have 1 directly in the middle and 2 on either side of that one in the middle. Then I'm going to use the same colour I used on my lips, so the purple and the black mixed together. And I'm going to use a small paintbrush and draw in some definite lines in the middle of the shaded areas I just created. And last but not least, we're going to chuck on this bright purple wig I purchased from eBay, as well as the Infinity Gauntlet I also purchased from eBay. So 3, 2, 1. Yes, I am rocking the 12s side fringe. Do not judge me. So if you like what you see and you would like to see more, or if you're just bored and you like watching me put paint on my face, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my Instagram at Lady Voodoo. I do post other stuff there, so photos and little mini tutorials on the looks that I do. If you like being nosy, check it out. Other than that, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye.